Apple, the tech giant known for its sleek devices and seamless user experience, finds itself in hot water once again. Their latest software update, iOS 18.4.1, intended to bolster security and introduce new features, has backfired spectacularly. Instead of enhancing the iPhone experience, it has left many users with expensive, unusable bricks, causing widespread frustration and anger. This isn't the first time a software update has caused problems for a tech company, but the impact this time is particularly severe. The scale of this issue and the deafening silence from Apple have left users not only frustrated but deeply concerned about the company's future. The situation raises serious questions about Apple's quality control processes and its commitment to customer satisfaction, which has always been a cornerstone of its brand. As users grapple with the fallout of the faulty update, the question arises, has Apple, a company that prides itself on innovation and user-friendliness, lost its golden touch? The answer remains to be seen. The coming weeks will be crucial for Apple as it navigates this crisis and attempts to regain the trust of its loyal customer base. All eyes are on Apple to see how they will respond to this significant challenge. In the world of electronics, the term bricked evokes a sense of dread. It signifies a device rendered completely non-functional, as useless as a brick. Imagine your iPhone, your lifeline to the world, suddenly refusing to turn on, its screen perpetually dark. This nightmarish scenario is precisely what some iPhone users are facing after installing the iOS 18.4.1 update. Their once reliable devices are now expensive paperweights, unable to make calls, send messages, or access the internet. The bricking issue underscores the critical role software updates play in the functioning of our devices. It's a stark reminder that even a seemingly minor update can have catastrophic consequences, turning our indispensable gadgets into useless objects. While the iOS 18.4.1 update has caused problems for various iPhone models, the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 16 seem particularly susceptible. These newer models, boasting advanced features and sleek designs, are now experiencing the brunt of the update's disastrous consequences. Users are reporting a range of issues, from drastically reduced battery life to the complete loss of cellular connectivity. Some have even reported their IMEI numbers, unique identifiers for mobile devices, being wiped clean, rendering their phones untraceable. The fact that Apple's latest and greatest models are the most affected raises concerns about the company's testing procedures. It suggests a potential oversight in ensuring the update's compatibility with their newest hardware, leaving many users questioning Apple's commitment to quality assurance. Section 4. A deafening silence, Apple's response or lack thereof. Adding insult to injury is Apple's deafening silence on the matter. Despite the growing number of users reporting bricked iPhones and the widespread media coverage, Apple has yet to officially acknowledge the issue. This lack of communication has left users feeling abandoned and frustrated. Apple's silence is particularly concerning given the severity of the problem. Bricked iPhones are not simply a minor inconvenience. They represent a significant disruption to users' lives, impacting their communication, work, and daily routines. Apple's silence is a public relations nightmare, eroding user trust and raising questions about the company's commitment to customer support. A prompt and transparent response is crucial for Apple to mitigate the damage and reassure its loyal customer base. Section 5. The ripple effect. Apple's reputation and stock take a hit. The iOS update debacle couldn't have come at a worse time for Apple. The company, already grappling with increased competition and a slowing global economy, now faces a potential crisis of confidence. The bricking issue and the subsequent silence have tarnished Apple's reputation for quality and reliability. This damage is already evident in the stock market, where Apple's shares have taken a hit. Investors concerned about the financial implications of the faulty update and the potential damage to Apple's brand image are selling off their shares. The long-term impact on Apple's stock remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain, this incident serves as a stark reminder that even the most successful companies are not immune to self-inflicted wounds. Section 6. Looming shadows, trade wars and AI concerns add to Apple's woes. The iOS update debacle is just one of several challenges facing Apple. The company, once hailed for its innovation and market dominance, is now grappling with multiple issues that threaten its stability and growth. The ongoing trade war between the United States and China continues to cast a shadow over the company's future prospects. This geopolitical tension has led to increased tariffs and has disrupted the supply chain, making it difficult for Apple to maintain its production efficiency. Apple, heavily reliant on Chinese manufacturing, is caught in the crossfire, facing tariffs and supply chain disruptions. The company's dependence on China for both manufacturing and sales makes it particularly vulnerable to these international disputes. Adding to the uncertainty are concerns about Apple's foray into artificial intelligence. While AI represents a significant opportunity for growth and innovation, it also brings a host of new challenges and risks. The company's new AI-powered features, while promising, have been met with mixed reviews. Some users appreciate the advanced capabilities, but others find the technology lacking in certain areas. Critics point to limited language support, poor third-party app integration, and inconsistent performance as significant drawbacks. These issues have raised questions about the readiness and reliability of Apple's AI initiatives. Privacy concerns also loom large, with users wary of how their data is being used and protected. This has become a major sticking point for many potential adopters of Apple's new technologies. These challenges, coupled with the fallout from the iOS update, create a perfect storm for Apple. The company is under immense pressure to address these issues swiftly and effectively. The company is now navigating a complex landscape of technological hurdles, geopolitical tensions, and eroding consumer trust. How Apple responds to these challenges will determine its future trajectory in the highly competitive tech industry. Section 7. To update or not to update. Experts weigh in. In light of the iOS update debacle, the question on every iPhone user's mind is, to update or not to update. This dilemma has sparked a heated debate among tech enthusiasts and everyday users alike. The latest iOS update, version 18.4.1, has been causing quite a stir, leaving many users in a state of uncertainty. Experts are advising caution, urging users to hold off on installing the iOS 18.4.1 update until Apple addresses the bricking issue. This issue has rendered some devices completely unusable, causing significant frustration and inconvenience. Unless your device is at high risk of a targeted attack, it's best to wait, advises Sarah Edwards, a cybersecurity expert. She emphasizes that the potential risks of updating at this moment far outweigh the benefits, especially for the average user. The risks associated with this update far outweigh the benefits at this point. Users have reported a range of issues from minor glitches to complete device failures, making it a risky move to update without further assurances from Apple. Analyst outlook on Apple's stock is cautiously optimistic. Despite the current challenges, they believe that Apple has the resources and expertise to navigate through this rough patch. While acknowledging the short-term challenges, they believe in Apple's ability to innovate and overcome these setbacks. The company's history of bouncing back from adversity gives them confidence in its future. Apple has a proven track record of resilience, says Daniel Ives, a tech analyst at Wedbush Securities. He points out that Apple has faced similar challenges in the past and has always managed to come out stronger. We remain bullish on the company's long-term prospects. The current issues, while significant, are seen as temporary setbacks rather than insurmountable obstacles. The coming months will be crucial for Apple as it grapples with the fallout from the iOS update debacle and navigates the turbulent waters of trade wars and AI development. The company's ability to innovate and adapt will be put to the test. The company's ability to address these challenges head-on will determine whether it can maintain its position as a tech titan or succumb to the growing pressures. The tech world is watching closely, and the stakes have never been higher for Apple.